3 orders that His Excellency had given since last week, which conforms a lot to what my elder here has said. One of the orders His Excellency gave was for the Ministry for Housing and Urban Development to go back to the books, sit down with...
Okay. Hold your thoughts. Yeah. Let's just go back. I think I understand that Ms. Jonathan is back. So let's hear from you, Ms. Jonathan.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so just talking to a number of people, it's a mixed bag. Some of them understand the gravity and some don't. Yesterday we were in a community just on the outskirts of Makudi called Agan. And it's more a rural community, very village-like. And some of the houses were already very shaky, and they were still sleeping in those houses. And the SEMA executive secretary had to actually insist that they move out. So some people don't quite understand the implications of these things. We visited another community where we saw a lot of what the commissioner was saying and a lot of what Dr. Jupiter was saying as well. You know, houses built haphazardly at low levels, on canals, on, you know, the different waterways that should be passing through for drainages and all of that. A lot of people just don't get it. They're like, okay, yeah, so I need a place to live. I was sold this land. So people don't understand, and I think the onus goes back, much as the people need to be responsible for their own lives. If some of them are not aware of these issues and the dangers, and they don't have the plan, and yet they're getting building approvals from the states, then the onus is back on the state government. They need to do a lot more to educate the people, to enforce these laws. I mean, we went around. I'm glad the commissioner said that there's some work going on. I didn't see any emergency work going on clearing drainages. I'm not aware, I have family who live in this state and in this capital. I'm not aware of any massive waste removal or proper waste disposal plan that we have. This has been the case for many years. So we'd also like to hear from the government, the Commissioner of Environment particularly, what these plans are and how quickly we can see these things. The people, a lot of them don't understand these things or these implications. Some of them willfully go ahead and do what they want to do. But the government, I think, needs to be a lot stronger on these things and more urgent even. All
right. We'll come back to you, Ms. Jonathan.
She's thrown the ball in your court.
Okay. So you finish and then you respond to that part about, especially the waste disposal, because part of blocking the drains, the drainages, is waste management.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Naja. Thank you. So first of all, it's for the Ministry for Housing and Urban Development to liaise with other stakeholders. We need to go back to the drawing board. We need a more comprehensive drainage plan for Benue State, for water to be drained. The second one is that His Excellency has also ordered that the laws that are guiding urban development have to be revisited, updated to conform with present-day realities, and then also massive reorientation of our people. Now, a lot of these things have started. The problem now is that we are in September and we're going towards the end of the rainy season. And if you read geography, double maximal rainfall, we are expecting massive rainfalls again. If it comes again, and some of these things are not done, we might still have issues.
That part of massive reorientation, how are you going to do that massive reorientation? Because, I mean, you just heard from here, a lot of the people do not understand the predicament they found themselves in.
The Ministry of Information right now, we are going around the states, especially the areas that are most affected. Agatu, Gwe West. In Gwe West, you have areas where farmlands were completely decimated. In Goma local government, especially those ones along the river Benue, were seriously affected. So right now we're going local government to local government, trying to sensitize, talking with the locals, the local chiefs in those areas and all that to heavily sensitize our people. Now, as it is, it's one of the reasons why the emphasis on expediting this issue of housing. Because right now, most of our people are in IDP camps. Let me use this opportunity also to thank the federal government for